look there.
He managed to hang on for silver. Rasheen McDonald, Adino Steele, Omar Johnson and Javon Francis getting his medal. A brilliant silver for the Jamaicans. Disappointment for the Jamaican women who got disqualified.
What I still am looking and seeing, went to sleep, I woke up this morning and I'm seeing that leg by Javon Francis. I don't know when we'll stop, talking about it, despite the fact that we have won 4 gold medals with the greatest athlete in the world. And Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce, we also had the debate this morning on hits and Bruce. I might throw you into that. Who's the greatest female sprinter right now? 4 gold medals, 2 silver and a bronze. And this 44, whatever it is, performance by Javon Francis at age 18. We just saw them getting their medals, along with Omar Johnson, Adino Steele, and Rasheen McDonald. Of course, Javier Bell injured. He'll also get a silver medal. How do you put this into context? Do you put it on par with what that equally insane leg that Herb McKinley ran in 1952 Helsinki to get the baton to George Roden and Jamaica winning the gold?
Well, it's quite different. In
terms of that leg, because that was the first sub-45 leg for the 400 that I can recall, yes.
Sure. The distinction is Herb McKinley felt this was his last Olympics. The team in 48 was expected to win. Arthur Wint got hurt. And then Herb McKinley running the third leg. Once he got it to George Roden in a shout, remember Roden was a 400-meter champion at 1952 Olympics.
Upsetting Herb.
Right. So
but I'm just thinking of the context of the leg, the defining
the leg itself,
yes,
very
the leg
similar.
itself I'm referring to.
Because in terms of Herb McKinley, though, I would say the legs emotionally very similar, in execution very different. Herb McKinley engaged a strategy.
Pressure might have been different since this is anchoring.
Sure.
And coming from 5th.
Yeah, that's the point. Herb McKinley went bit by bit. He felt to do his best leg, he should not try to bite off a big chunk at once. And for 400 meters, Herb McKinley went bit. Javon Francis said, forget bit by bit.
Yes.
I'm going to pass everybody in this race.
That Huckleberry almost made me panic. What is he doing? When is he going to relax?
And he didn't decide to pass them late. He said, I'm going to pass them the first 200 meters of the race.
Was that at the right time? Was that instinct? Was that a plan? I don't know.
Before the race, it was not the right time. After the race,
it was perfect.
It was perfect.
Hindsight 2020.
Right. No, and that, so it totally different approaches to the race. Javon Francis went out with no fear, no concerns, passed everybody, and went after the Olympic and world champion.
And dug deep when the Russian challenged him. Yeah. That part of it also was fantastic. But, maybe Javon will tell you that, this was really cheese, because if you understand what this young man did at age 11, Bruce, and Gillian, and Jamaica, at age 11, he went into a building, a towering inferno, and saved a baby at age 11. Was in the papers. I think it was a Star way back when he was 11 years of age, 2006, 2007, thereabout, when he was a young man. And when you understand at age 11, you're entering a building on fire, when you, maybe as an adult, you would want to go the other way. I'm sure he will tell you that this was easy. But that's a measure, that's a measure of the character of Javon Francis. And he declared after that he has no fear. And he ran like he had no fear yesterday, even when we were all panicking in Jamaica and saying, what is he doing? Why doesn't he take it easy? Fantastic character of a man.
Yeah, and fantastic silver medal for Jamaica in the 4x4. The best result for a men's 4x4 result for 10 years. The last time we got a silver was 2003 Paris. So
we have just about 5 minutes to go, and I want us to take a look at the women's 4x1 heats tomorrow, and the men will semi-finals and final for both men and women. Is there any impact at all? Because wasn't it at some point that Anisha McLaughlin, which would have been my choice for the turn maybe, in the final, her injury, how does that affect things? Does it? We heard Shelley-Ann refer to it yesterday. She seems pretty confident and must be the driving force and leader, as she was when I was with her in Berlin. she was the boss back there. What are we looking at for the girls tomorrow?
All right, well, we have 7 medals so far, as we all know. 4 gold, 2 silver, 1 bronze. In Daegu, the last World Championships, we got 9 medals, 4 gold, 4 silver, 1 bronze. We only have 2 events left where we have a shot at getting medals, and those are the 2 sprint relays. Deadly events, you need to get the baton around, and so it's, you know, tricky. Specifically to address your Anisha McLaughlin question, yes, I spoke with Anisha this morning. She's in Moscow, I'm right here, and she is still hurting. She's actually limping still. She's hoping to avoid surgery, but she did confirm that she was slated to run that 3rd leg. And that has now changed. The anticipated team for the semi-finals, or the heats going into the finals, would be Carrie Russell running the 1st leg, Keron Stewart running the back straight, and then we'll have Calvert on the 3rd leg, and then anchoring with Sherry Ann Brooks.
Is there some risk in that, though? I get a little bit nervous, and you know, because that means 2 athletes will come out for the final. Clearly,
no,
just Sherry Ann.
No, just
Shelly,
one.
just Shelly to come in.
Shelly Ann Fraser-Price will be the only one
to replace Sherry Ann Brooks
on the anchor leg.
So Carrie Russell to Karen to Shaloni Calvert and Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, good enough for the gold?
All right. Yes, they have the speed. The challenge is the U.S. on paper has 6 faster athletes, and the U.S. will be using 6 athletes in total, meaning 4 in the semis and then 4 new ones in the finals if the USA gets into the final.
Wow. But what about the men, the 4x1 then, if we can? Less of a headache, a greater talent pool.
No, actually, the
even
men,
without Usain, even without Ewan, even without the Freighter injured, even without a Safa, still they must be the favorite.
In fact, it's still deep, and we're looking at the fastest starter, one of the best starters in history, Nesta Carter, to lead us off, to hand to the tall, over-powerful Kemar Bailey-Cole down the back straight. This is where it's going to get complicated, folks. Does Warren Ware, who said on the air today,
yes,
be happy
if he gets selected, does he run the 3rd leg in the heats? And then does he hand to
Rather
Jason
than Nickel, the 4 men who were in the 100 final.
Right, this is the heats, though.
I know.
I would not put Nickel Ashmead in the heats because he has now run 6 races. Usain Bolt has now run 6 races at the World Championships. Both Ashmead and Bolt deserve to rest in the heats.
Sure.
Warren Ware has run 3 races here, the 3 200 meters. He'll run 3rd. Could be a Jason Livermore running the anchor leg.
Well, who do you expect, Gillian, to be the final 4? Because there's a big debate before the World Championships between, is it Ashmead, is it Bailey-Cole in the backstretch? And we had Warren Ware penned in for the 3rd leg.
I think because we have so much talent, it's easy to tell, let's throw this person, let's throw that person.
It's a good problem.
It is a good problem to have, but it could be a costly problem if the dynamics are not correct. And if we start stepping on other people's toes and they feel slighted, etc., and you start working on the psyche and that type of thing. You want a cohesive team that's going in, and everybody needs to be on the same page.
So we're looking at the team, the closest team to that would have been the London Diamond League. You take out Maria Forsyth, because it was Kemar Bailey-Cole to Ware to Bolt, so you perhaps just need to have Nesta Carter. Would that be the answer?
I'm not sure. I don't know if Ware should be on that team.
You don't think so?
I don't know that Ware should be on that team.
I think he should. I think he's a much better run on the curve than Nickel Ashmead.
You're now going into where the team is usually pulled from the 100 meters. At the championships, and he did not run the 100 meters at the championship. So we're going to say, oh, we can take them from any event that we would like.
But we can.
Should we do that?
Because you have Ware as one of the best 200-meter runners.
Can you effectively say that he is better than the other 4 men we have in the 100 meters?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
well,
saying
that should be the criteria.
Because the 4 are there. Well, they were saying in 2008, fans to drop Shelly Ann Fraser-Price from the team when she won at the trials.
Which was not the thing to do. Which was not the correct thing.
I'm agreeing with you.
Exactly.
All right.
So I don't think that we should then jump out of the 100-meter pool.
I think we should use that same team from the London Diamond League relay. You remove Maria Forsyth because he's not in the picture, and put Nesta Carter.
Either way, it'll be a great team.
Final 4, Bruce, we got to go.
Final 4 to me should be Nesta Carter, Kemar Bailey-Cole, Nickel Ashmead 9.90 versus Warren Ware 10.02 for PBs, Usain Bolt wins regardless.
We'll see what the coaching staff, what they do tomorrow. Thanks very much to Gillian and Bruce. Thanks to your company. Thanks to the entire production team. We'll have our preview show at 6:30 tomorrow morning. Our final preview show. Remember, the highlights for today can be seen tonight at 9:30. At 9:30, our preview show at 6. At 6 o'clock, our final one. We look forward to your company. Until then, it's bye for now.
Convincing to see whether she sets a new style in hair fashions throughout the world.
She's recently owned her own salon in Kingston, Jamaica. It was her passion, Peter. She's showing